Hello, and welcome to this Independence Day special from KidSenz. Kids your age may wonder what the 4th of July is all about. Now, way back in the 18th century, more than 200 years ago, Great Britain was trying to force the American colonists, that is, the Europeans who sailed to and settled in America, to follow more rules and pay higher taxes. Those colonists had no interest in Great Britain ruling them. They wanted to create an independent nation that could make its own decisions. Those colonists banded together and fought against Great Britain and her allies for several years to finally gain their independence. A very important event happened just before the war in 1776. Political leaders from the various colonies met in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and formed a committee with the goal of formally declaring their independence from Great Britain. Thomas Jefferson wrote the first draft, and after the committee's input, the final revision was ready on July 2nd. With this document, the Americans formally declared their independence from Great Britain on July 4th, 1776. But why all those beautiful fireworks on July 4th? The war was far from over. In fact, the fighting had hardly begun. Well, that's because the Declaration of Independence was officially adopted on July 4th. That's why we celebrate and call it Independence Day. All the committee members signed the Declaration of Independence, and by January of the next year, 1777, the signed copies were sent out to all the states, and most importantly, to Great Britain. So, what really is the Declaration of Independence? It's a symbol of our country's independence and commitment to certain ideals. The many signers of the Declaration wanted to produce something that spelled out not only what was important to the leaders, but the citizens as well. Creators wanted us to be able to look at the Declaration of Independence and immediately think not only of the goals we should always be striving toward, but also the people who fought so hard to make these goals possible. Signing the Declaration was much more than just writing one's name. They risked being severely punished by the leaders of Great Britain. It was a huge risk, and they had to be very brave to sign something that, at the time, was considered treason. If those people had not taken a stand for us back then, America may not exist today. July 4th is a national holiday. Families often celebrate with barbecues, parades, fairs, and lots of fireworks. No matter where in the country you are, you can almost always see fireworks illuminating the night sky. Happy Independence Day to all of you. Hope you enjoy the 4th of July, and make sure you catch some fireworks.